They say time travel is impossible, but what if it's already happened? Just not the way we expect. What if I told you a Roman shipwreck held a computer, built 2,000 years before the first laptop, that in the 1800s, a man harnessed wireless energy and was shut down before he could light the world, that a hydrogen car purred silently through Tokyo's streets in 1958 and was buried under the weight of fossil fuel empires. Throughout history, there have been moments, flashes of brilliance, where a human mind glimpsed a future no one else could see, and every time they tried to show the world flinched, panicked, and slammed the door shut. These are the stories of inventions that came too early, too perfect, too disruptive, too terrifying. This is the graveyard of genius, the archive of what could have been. Let's begin with a machine so impossible it shouldn't exist. In 1901, Greek sponge divers stumbled upon a bronze lump in a sunken ship off Antikythera. For decades, it sat ignored in a museum basement, just rusted metal, until X-rays revealed gears, dials, a level of engineering lost to time. The Antikythera mechanism wasn't a sculpture, it was a mechanical computer. Built around 100 BC, it could predict solar eclipses, planetary alignments, and even Olympic Games. Modern scientists stared, stunned. Who built this? How? Why didn't this technology spark a revolution? The answer: because it was too advanced. It had no peers, it made no sense to the world around it, so it was forgotten. But it wouldn't be the last time the future arrived early. Let's fast forward to 1893. A towering Serbian inventor, Nikola Tesla, walks onto a stage at the Chicago World's Fair. In his hand, nothing, but in the air, power. Using coils and magnetic fields, he lights lamps with no wires, just raw electricity dancing through the air like magic. Tesla dreamed of free wireless energy for the world, and then came JP Morgan. The titan of finance asked the question that doomed it all. If anyone can tap into this, where do we put the meter? Morgan pulled funding. The dream was over. Not because it didn't work, but because it worked too well. You can't profit from power you can't control. In 1973, engineers at Xerox PARC built something unbelievable. A computer with a GUI, windows, folders, icons. They even had a mouse. It looked like it came from another century. Xerox didn't know what to do with it, so they let a young man named Steve Jobs see it. Jobs understood immediately. Xerox had the future in their basement and didn't recognize it. Now picture this scene. A Japanese engineer, Manu Yasuda, rolls out a prototype in 1958. It runs on hydrogen, emits only water vapor. He even test drives it around Tokyo. The oil giants catch wind. The project is quietly shelved. Yasuda's papers disappear. For decades, we drive gas guzzlers while his miracle gathers dust in a forgotten file. Progress, it seems, isn't just about invention. It's about permission. The most chilling example? Stanley Meyer. In the 1980s, Meyer developed a car that could allegedly run on water. He demonstrated it. Journalists watched it work. He refused to sell the technology to oil companies. In 1998, after a meeting with potential investors, Meyer ran out of a restaurant, clutching his throat. His last words were, "They poisoned me." The coroner ruled it a cerebral aneurysm, but to this day, the debate rages. We like to believe that great ideas win, that better technology always rises, but that's not how the world works. Sometimes, the world protects what's familiar, what's profitable, what's safe. In 1932, the Dvorak keyboard offered a faster, more efficient typing system than QWERTY. Studies proved it. Typists loved it, but retraining was expensive. Businesses passed. And so we're still typing on a layout designed to slow us down. This is the strange tragedy of innovation. When an idea is too good, it becomes dangerous. In 1707, Denis Papin's steam-powered boat drifted silently along the River Fulda. Rivermen panicked. If boats didn't need oars, they didn't need them. They destroyed it with axes. Papin fled. His invention, which could have revolutionized travel a century earlier, was sunk, both literally and historically. Even Charles Babbage, father of the computer, saw his life's work dismissed. His analytical engine could have sparked the digital revolution in the 1800s, but it was too complex, too radical. Parliament refused to fund it. It was never built in his lifetime. Ada Lovelace, his brilliant collaborator, wrote the world's first algorithm and was forgotten for nearly a century. And yet, these stories, as tragic as they seem, aren't all endings. Some are seeds. Tesla's wireless dreams echo in modern energy grids. Farnsworth's vision flickers in every living room screen. Lovelace is now celebrated as a visionary coder. Babbage's engine has been reconstructed from his notes, and it works. So what do we learn from all this? That the world doesn't fear failure, it fears disruption. Ideas that change the rules threaten the ones who made the rules, and those in power don't let go easily. But here's the twist: the future doesn't need permission. It keeps coming, pushing, crashing against the walls of resistance until one day it breaks through. So the next time you hear of a device that sounds too strange, too wild, too impossible, remember what you've heard today. Remember the ghost machines, the forgotten blueprints, the geniuses who lit a fire no one wanted to see until it burned down the old world. Because the next great leap, it won't come from where you expect. It will be a whisper, a spark, a blueprint drawn by someone you've never heard of, until suddenly it's everywhere. And this time, maybe, just maybe, we'll be ready.